Alright, so I'm an artist and animator, and I recently got into a bad car crash which led to a neck and shoulder injury, temporarily inhibiting my ability to use my right hand, which is my dominant hand, to draw and animate. So here's the idea. While I wait for my right shoulder to heal, I'll practice using my left hand every day to draw, and I'll give updates showing how far I've progressed. I'm a character animator, so obviously my first drawing was a face. I went for a more straightforward approach. Instead of drawing the rough drawing first and then the line art later, I just went for the line art Kim Jung-gi style, minus the absolute perfection. I noticed I was drawing lines several times before I would get them correct, and it's something I hope I'll reduce as I improve. If you're surprised how well day one's going, I'm as surprised as you are. Turns out the ability to draw isn't actually in the hands. Anyways, for this challenge, each day I want to do one drawing for a face or character, and then the other drawing will be like a full body drawing. For this full body one, I wanted to try a rough drawing first. I tried to add some visual interest around the trousers with all the folds and everything, and yeah, I kind of liked where it was going. The arm gave me a little trouble because I was trying to place it in a visually interesting position. The hair was not too difficult because hair can be formed with mostly abstract shapes, which are easier to draw even with the left hand. Then I got back to that pesky arm, trying to place it in different positions to see what works. I tried a tucked in position, a facing out one, a straight one, which looked good, but I wanted to try a few more options. I went back to the tucked one, an overhanging one, and then decided on the straight one in the end. In this stage, I'm just trying to refine the rough drawing to make my work easier when I get to the line stage. This part is often rushed through by beginner artists, but trust me, it's worth it. Now this is a full body drawing, but I still wanted to have the face be a little detailed. Once I had something good, I started refining. I usually try to add at least one unusual feature to my character designs. In this case, it was the eyebrows. I just made them a little thicker. Now I know it just looks like I'm breezing through these sketches, but here's some footage of the actual speed. Yeah, it's pretty slow. And then adjusted her head proportions. I knocked down the opacity, but I kept the face since it was really difficult to draw and looked quite decent. And then I started with the line work. The line art was the hardest part because I don't yet have the hand-eye coordination to get it right in 2 or 3 tries. It's also harder because now that I've done a rough drawing underneath, I have to actually get the lines neat and accurate for it to be worth the effort. While if you go straight into the line art, you can sort of just improvise based on the position of the lines you've already drawn. Another weird quirk of using my non-dominant hand was that it would start to hurt after some time, so I was taking regular breaks. Since I've been drawing for a while, I already kind of knew what I wanted for my drawings. So the major limitation for me while doing this was my ability to coordinate my left hand and arm. Anytime I found a line too difficult to draw or I kept getting it wrong, I would move on to other parts and then come back later. By the time I started the line work on the pants, I think I'd already started getting a little more confident with my lines. So day one's drawings ended up taking 2 hours and 29 minutes. I'll try to watch how the time spent decreases as I get better. I do plan on continuing to practice using my left hand every day, so let me know if you want a 1 week progress video. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe. Bye.